Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be me discussing my Accutane journey. I just finished my 5th month and it actually happens to be my last one. I was supposed to be on it for 6 months, but my dermatologist gave me the A-OK that 5 was good for me and that my skin is looking really good and there's no need to do another month. So I am perfectly fine with that and I am very happy with how my skin looks right now. This is the clearest and the longest it's ever been since I've ever had any type of breakout, and it's weird to not have anything, but I love it. So I'm going to be hitting 3 major points in this video. Firstly, why I even started Accutane. Second being like the month by month updates and just like the symptoms I got during the months. And third being like my holy grail products that got me through Accutane and that, you know, made the whole process a little more bearable.
Hello, this is Editing Meli here. I just wanted to let y'all know that unfortunately for the rest of the video it is going to be a bit out of focus. I really wish I noticed this when it was happening, but I did not. But I hope that y'all still enjoy the video, and that is it. Alright, keep on watching.
So if y'all are interested or you're about to start your own Accutane journey, I hope some of these things that I do mention will help you out and make the whole process a little more smoother. Okay, so why did I even start Accutane? I've tried so many different types of things and none of them have worked. I've tried creams, I've tried antibiotics, and they might work temporarily in that moment, but a few months later or after I get off of them, my skin starts to flare up again, I start getting acne, and nothing was a long-term solution and that's what I needed. So that's a big reason, just nothing was working. And then secondly, for my work, which is modeling, it is very important to have good skin walking into a shoot, and you know, you just have a face full of pimples, and thankfully no one has ever said anything to me about it, but it just makes me feel uncomfortable and it brings my self-esteem down a little bit. When what you are advertising is essentially yourself, you want to look your best, and when you have pimples all over your face, you don't necessarily think you look your best. At least that's how I viewed it. And then relating the two topics, me trying a lot of different products in the past and then modeling, was that I actually got booked for a job for one of the acne fighting creams that I happened to be using at that time. And I just wanted to show y'all the brochure that they made from it. That's not even the funniest part. So I walked into my dermatologist's office and I looked on the table and there were a bunch of brochures, and I looked closer and all of the brochures were these. It was my face everywhere and it was so funny. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. Back to Accutane stuff. And then that kind of brings me to my third point for that, which was self-confidence. I always felt like I'd have to either cover up places or put on like a full face of makeup when I left the house sometimes, because I just was so bothered when I went out and I saw people like staring at my face, or I don't know, I'm just very kind of OCD almost about stuff on my face, so just even the smallest thing really got under my skin and bothered me. And I think those 3 things are the big reasons as to why I did get on Accutane. Okay, so my second topic is the month by month updates. So I think the first month I didn't really see like a massive change in how my skin looked in regards to breakouts, but I did notice the oils in my skin. I had very oily skin, and all of that kind of just like evaporated. I suddenly had very normal skin. It wasn't dry, it wasn't oily, it was just perfect, and it helped so much with putting makeup on. So that was the first thing that I noticed. And then around the end of the first month and then the start of the second month, I did notice that my skin started to just push everything out, all the gunk out, and that resulted in just, you know, breakouts everywhere. And my dermatologist did say that's normal and that's what's supposed to happen. Your body just pushes out all the bad stuff, and you know, when that was happening, I did feel like, wow, even this Accutane isn't working, because I still had all these pimples. I was actually getting more. I just had my fingers crossed during like that second month. I think that was probably the worst month for me. But I also did start seeing that my lips were drying up so much during that second month. And it pretty much got worse throughout the rest of my Accutane journey. And I mean, that kind of is unavoidable. That's probably the most common symptom that you get with Accutane, dryness, especially in your lips and your face. Thankfully, I didn't get dryness at all in my face. I think it's because my face was so oily before, it kind of just balanced everything out, you know? But dryness in the lips really got me. It really did. Whew, it's still getting me. So 3rd month, I was pretty much almost clear, and I was so happy. I just had a few scars that were starting to slowly fade, and my lips were just getting drier. 4th month, I was completely clear, dry lips. 5th month, I was clear. I still have a little bit of scarring, like in this area, because right at my cheek area is where I would really get hit with the acne. Other than that, like, no more pimples, nothing of that sort. I just have insanely dry lips still. It's worth it if I get to have clearer skin, so I'm fine with it. Let me knock on all the wood in my room because I'm not about to play and get some more acne because of this video. Oh, and I forgot to mention that every month you do have to go to the dermatologist to get your blood drawn, and I got that done today just so they can make sure all your levels and everything is okay. Okay, so lastly is my holy grail products I used literally the whole time during Accutane, and I'm not sure what I would have done without them. So I'm gonna start out with the product that I use the absolute most the whole entire time. Probably 50 times a day, no joke, and this is because of the dryness. The dry lips, to be exact. I can't express how bothered I was by how dry my lips were. A little concerning how obsessed I am with lip products and lip moisturizers and lip mask and lip care. I'm very passionate about that. I just like having something on my lips, not necessarily like a lipstick or something like that, but like a chapstick or something that moisturizes my lips. I'm obsessed with. So I've never ever in my life had to deal with dry lips because there's always something on them. But oh, Accutane threw me a curveball. Let me stop. Aquaphor, this is what you need. This is what you need. If you want to get through Accutane without literally having your lips fall off and drop to the floor, you're going to want to get Aquaphor. Get the one that says healing ointment. Don't get the lip care one, the healing ointment one. That is the only one that will satisfy the urge of the dryness. Alright, so for moisturizers and facial cleansers, I use the Daily Moisturizing Lotion and the Hydrating Facial Cleanser by CeraVe. These are just very gentle products for your face, nothing crazy in them, and it's approved by a dermatologist, and my dermatologist did recommend me grabbing these to use during my Accutane journey because you're not supposed to use all those products that have all these different things in it because your skin can't take it. You can't use harsh scrubs and chemical exfoliants. You just have to do the bare minimum. And for like a micellar water, I use the CeraVe micellar water, and again, it's just very gentle, gets my makeup off. And then at nighttime, I would use the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. I mean, same thing, it's gentle, it does the job, and I applied this at nighttime and I really liked it because it was so thick and it really hydrated my skin, and I never had any peeling or cracking or any type of burning on my face because of, I think, all the moisture that I always applied to it. And then for body lotions, I used a moisturizing cream by CeraVe, and this was also very thick, felt really good, and moisturized my whole body. And then for eye cream, I don't know if this is really essential, but I saw it there and I was like, oh, okay, I'll get some eye cream. I mean, I just thought, you know, that would help with under eye dryness. Didn't want that. So I used this, didn't experience any under eye dryness, so who knows, maybe it did help. And I mean, you know, you guessed it, it's also by CeraVe. And then I always wore sunscreen. This is La Roche-Posay SPF 60 sunscreen. So during Accutane, it is very easy to get sunburn. Your skin is way more sensitive than it is normally. And yeah, it's not CeraVe. Y'all should be happy. These are the products that, you know, got me through Accutane, and I didn't go anywhere without them. If I went on a trip, you better believe I'm taking them all with me because we don't play with Accutane. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. But don't forget to subscribe and like And thank you again for watching. Bye!